Hi, so I have the opportunity today to discuss teaching first grade number bonds for distant learning, virtual learning, online learners, etc. First, the teacher should develop a lesson plan. The lesson plan should be properly done with the SOL strand and the target audience. It is very hard to teach a online or virtual class. Usually, math is done traditionally in a traditional classroom, so without that face to face kind of mechanism, it's going to be hard for students to understand even more. So, it's important that the teacher really knows what he or she is talking about, and the best way to do that is through a lesson plan. And as you can see in the lesson plan that I developed, you can see my SOL numbers there, what the student will understand, the fluency of part whole, the essential knowledge, questions, and understandings, the CPA model, which is the concrete, pictorial, and abstract, and the part whole relationships that numbers have, some vocabulary, and different things. Second, teachers should record lessons. The lesson should be detailed. The recording should be using a Promethean board, chart paper, blackboard, whiteboard, whatever works for that particular teacher, even a chalkboard, as long as it's a clear picture and students can hear and understand what's going on with what the teacher is trying to explain. The teacher should use several thought-provoking examples with several different strategies to find the answer. Like, for example, in this example, I have what's missing. So they give you the whole and they give you a part. But they're looking for you to find the second part. So the way that a student would have to find that part would be using the whole in the part that's given. So 10 minus 3 would be 7. So 7 would be in that blank part right here. So the teacher would need to know that, and be able to explain that to the students that, hey, there's several different ways you can get part whole. It just depends on how it's used in the question. There should be a class discussion. I believe that the teacher should conduct a class discussion weekly. Let's say that they give the lesson on Sunday, at least by Tuesday or Wednesday. The teacher should have all the students on a program like Skype, where the students can type in their questions that they may have or concerns, or even maybe face to face be able to talk to their teacher about any questions or concerns they have. And that's super duper important to make sure that everybody is on the same page and there's no misunderstandings. Another great thing teachers could use is weekly Kahoot. Kahoot can be done on their students' mobile device or computer. This will prepare students for their test or quiz. It's engaging, so it allows the teacher to review the concepts that the students really got and the concepts that they didn't get, and then the teacher can go back to Blackboard and say, hey, a lot of you missed this. Let's go back over it. This is how you do it. If there's any more questions, let me know. The teacher should provide lots of classwork that includes several different activities that gives the students just advantages to perfect their work. A lot of these classwork assignments can be done with parents or independently, whatever works for that student, but just to really make sure that the students are understanding everything. Another great method that teachers could use to help students will be to use Splash Math. And it's an online app, and teachers assign students with engaging assignments, like the part whole that you see right here. They have that, and the teacher would just assign it to all their students. The students will have to go in by a certain day, and they will generate an actual grade for what they got right, what they missed. And that also kind of helps the teacher, again, go back into that Blackboard section and say, hey, a lot of you missed this, a lot of you did well on that, kind of like the glows and the cons of, what they're doing well in and what they're not doing so well in. And lastly, test. If the teacher gives the lesson by Sunday, I believe by Friday or Saturday, they should be able to take the test on the new information that was introduced. With all the advantages of learning and practice opportunities, the students should really by now be getting the work by at least 80% accuracy. If the teacher did everything right, she did her video lesson thoroughly. She had a live class discussion, Kahoot, Splash Math, classwork, and so many other things that I didn't even touch on that she could have used technology-wise. If all that's being done, I believe students can really master the skill. Thank you.